you doing? Um, Subscribe, like, share. I mean, we still got time, y'all. By the end of the year, I would like to have 1,000 subscribers. So, like, maybe like the New Year thing, we could do like a live, and y'all can ask me questions because I know y'all got a lot of questions to ask me directly. So go ahead and subscribe. Get somebody else to subscribe. Get them to get somebody else to subscribe. Get them to, if we get 1,000 by the end of the year, we doing a live, and y'all get to talk to me. Anyway, so story for the day is the most effed up Thanksgiving I think I've ever had. Don't worry, it got some nastiness in it. Okay, so I had a friend that I worked with. Oh, FYI, never do that. Don't mess with nobody you are actively working with. Matter of fact, I don't think you should even mess with somebody that you used to work with, because them jokers can always come back, because that had happened to me. I'm like, what you come back for? And if we had a little falling out. But it's okay. Because I know who I am. Anyway, so, okay. So he was like a Midwestern type of guy. He was black, but he was like from the Midwest, and he was kind of country, and he talked a lot, and he was a hoe. He had a baby mama, I think. Oh, no, she's pregnant. And then he had a girlfriend, I think. But I wasn't trying to be his girlfriend. I just was curious, and I was trying to get it, because he had his own apartment, which is unheard of in New York. This is in New York. Almost everything happens in New York. Anyway, so I was just curious about him. He had a huge ass. Bro was shaped like his mama. His ass was big as mine. Bigger than mine. He had bigger hips than me. He seemingly be like this muscular dude, but I didn't realize, because he always wore like sweatpants at work, or bigger pants. I didn't notice until we decided to do the thing, and I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah. I got my mama hips. Not my fault. I'm like, it's not. It's not. Not your fault. Anyway. Besides that, he was mad cool, mad sweet, very attentive. That's the thing for me. Like, you gotta be attentive to me. I'll return the notion, but you gotta be extremely attentive to me for me to be like, yeah, buddy. Anyway, so he was very attentive, very honest. Honesty works too, because I would have known about the baby mama and the girlfriend, and I knew about all the things. So I just made that decision. Maybe it was fucked up, but I'm a selfish, self-centered person. So if I want something, I'm gonna get it. I'm not a good person. I'll never claim to be. I'm all the good things about a person, but I'm not overall a good person. Anyway, so me and him, he decided to come to my house for Thanksgiving. I invited him because he didn't really have any family. He had his mom and he had his sister, but he really didn't like fuck with them. like that. But so my mom was like, well, my mom worked with us at the same place too. So she was like, you can come. You want your little friend? I said, yeah. You want to come for Thanksgiving? He's like, yeah, absolutely. Cause he said he's never had like sweet potato pie. He's never. I'm like, y'all really had some New York Thanksgiving. Fuck. So like he wanted to see how authentic Southern Thanksgiving would be. So I invited him. Came to my apartment, and my son was with his dad, so it was just me, my mom, and him, I think. Oh, and our neighbor. Our neighbor came down too because they never had macaroni pie. Hashtag baked macaroni and cheese. I don't fucking know what no macaroni pie is. Pie is sweet, supposed to be. Anyway, not the important. Anyway, so he came. My mom made turkey, stuffing, dressing for some people. Some people call it dressing. She used the gizzards and all that. She tore down. Pecan pie, sweet potato pie, pound cake, collard greens, perlo rice, mac and cheese, and cornbread, and all the basic stuff. Had a little cranberry sauce on the side. And I think that's the basic stuff she made. We ate, and we had a good old time, talking. And my mom liked football, so him and her watched football. I'm not into football. And it was a cool time. So he was like, I'd like to spend the night. I was like, definitely, because I was trying to get some dirt. Anyway, so I think my mom went to go see her friend. I think, she went upstairs to the neighbors or whatever. So, excuse me. So me and him went to my room, and I took a quick shower. He took a quick shower too, and he proceeded to eat the cake. And he kind of stopped in the middle of it. He's like, you know what you taste like? I was like, what? He's like, you taste so good. You know what you taste like? I was like, no, I don't taste myself. He's like, stewed chicken. I was like, okay. In my mind, I'm thinking, this motherfucker didn't brush his teeth, so he might still be tasting Thanksgiving dinner. Mind you, I was 21. Don't be mad at me. So I was like, okay. Then he started to eat again, and he kind of stopped. I said, are you okay? He was like, yeah, I'm just thinking about my sister. You thinking about who? Who? Why are you eating my box? Thinking about my sister and how this and this. I completely tuned out from what the fuck he was saying after he said he was thinking about his sister while he was eating my box. I was like, okay, yeah. I ignored it. I didn't give a fuck. So I was like, are you ready? He was like, yeah. Why is he hard thinking about his sister? I was 21. Sorry. That if that would happen right now in my age, I'd be like, you got some problems. You don't need to be doing this with me. I'm sorry. You clearly want to fuck your sister. Anyway, so we had the sex. It was okay. Yo, first of all, I couldn't get out of my mind. Like, even if it was, I don't know, y'all. He had a big one, but it was like I couldn't. Like, my brain was not tying into the situation because I was irritated by A, that he had a bigger ass than me. B, that he told me I tasted like stew chicken. C, that he was thinking about his sister while he was eating my body. So I got, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah. So you go home because you worried about your sister. I mean, you clearly need to leave. You clearly shouldn't spend the night because you're concerned. You're concerned about your sister, so you need to go check up on her. Yo, that was worst Thanksgiving I ever had. Like, it was like, food was great, but that company was shit. Yo. Anyway, I'll holla at y'all next time. Subscribe. Bye.